Hello everybody and welcome back to One Hub Racing. We are here for the penultimate round of Season 13 for the Podium Tier, and of course alongside me in the commentary box, he is the most successful driver in One Hub history around this track, Austria. Welcome to the commentary box, Sean.
Thank you very much, Nick, and yes, I'm known for having, in the season I drove here, I had all that wins in the PCC back then. And I was pretty successful here because I like this track, because you have a nice flow around here, it is fast, lots of medium to high speed corners, I'd say a slow corners like turn 3, turn 2, the debate's still going on there. And yeah, I still like the track, and even back then there, I had quite success. And now I have success in the commentary box. All have changed.
Exactly, and obviously you mentioned the track, corners, there's not many corners, and in the shortest lap on the calendar, of course, here in Spielberg, the Red Bull Ring as it's known as. You'll see the rusty old bull in the background of the track, I'm sure at some point in the broadcast setting today, but welcome along everyone, thank you for joining us as we get ready for, as I said, the penultimate round of Season 13. F1 2019 is released next week, and we've just got this one, and then ending in Silverstone next Friday to finish off what has been two fantastic seasons. One Hub Racing on this game, Sean.
Yeah, actually, it has been a very great season. Actually, we thought that maybe Josh would get, very easily going as a champion, but now we even have the most, sort of a four-way fight actually for the championship, and even we have no longer the Mr. Hulkenberg, because now Jamie won that last race in the most dramatic style, Nick, we have ever commentated in One Up, and I never thought I would actually cry that hard that Jamie actually would win a race before going to retirement. That is something else.
Yeah, it was a pretty special moment. If anyone hasn't, make sure you check out Jamie Met, his highlight video of last week. You get to see the emotion of a driver who's raced with us for over 60 races and claims his first win unexpectedly, but he took advantage of the late safety car, which also featured in the Precision Tier as well, Sean, a late safety car. So we like to see those, really spices up the racing. But as you mentioned, we've got some championships to decide here tonight, and we'll give you all the mathematics on those very shortly. For the moment, we're hearing that it is going to be a wet start to the race, and then it's going to go to dry. So to make it even more interesting for these Podium Tier boys who, Sean, all season they put on a fantastic races for us. You think back to Bahrain, and obviously last week as well, two races that are going to be stacked in this game's history as some of the greatest.
I think still the greatest race for this season is probably just Bahrain. That was in a three-way commentary we did with Adams. Yes, I know that name, sorry. And we even still, from start to finish, Nick, we just had action, just plain simple action, just all the way, even till the finish line. A dramatic finish with Jamie, with I don't know, I can't even remember who it was. And they unfortunately collided, Nick, and then I think he even just
was it Aaron or Colin?
I think it was Aaron. I think now you said it was Aaron, which was a very unfortunate thing. But then we have one salty man in the comments saying that Jamie did that on purpose. Well, I can tell you this. If Jamie takes someone out on purpose, he must be very angry then.
Speaking of taken out, Geza took himself out last time out in Germany last week, so he'll be looking to bounce back from that result. And as you mentioned, that win has propelled Jamie straight up to the towards the top of the standings and in this title fight. So quick shout out to Riley, who's joined. Obviously he's on that soft compound tyre at the moment. He does know the mandatory 2-stop rule. We weren't going to let anyone else join any of the tiers for the rest of the season, but he was absolutely desperate to get into the league, and so we made an exception to allow him to race, and obviously to help the numbers as well. But 16 here tonight. and these drivers are going to be fighting for track position, Sean, to get a clean lap in.
It's actually like it's not really a track that you can hinder driver. It's still like a very open track, and I think it's not like a Monaco scenario like that people actually will get blocked or something. That is not really the case here. So I expect that the drivers can still like put their laps in, and hopefully a very good shootout to the end of the session.
That's what we all want. Let's speak a moment about Ivan. Last time out, got disqualified for overtaking the safety car as he come into the pits. Absolutely dominated all race long, Sean, and ended in heartbreak for him. But he was happy for Jamie nonetheless.
That's what we all want to see. Just, even though it is frustrating that you got screwed up by the game, you still need to be your chin up, and just move on, because you can't go back in time. I always said, you can't do it. So he was like a very rapid driver in Germany, Nick. He clearly had that pace, with Josh the Onion. So I expect he can, do the same thing.
Papilli's retired.
Oh dear.
Where is that?
That is sector 1, but where?
Maybe after the first corner. It's the only real opportunity
that is a very easy corner
to lose the car. So you won't be taking any further part in this session. A 5.2 is his benchmark, and that's the one he'll have to stick with for the rest of the session. Alright, shall we talk about championships?
Well, that's your thing, because I can't even remember things. So you go ahead.
I'll lead the way as we ride on board with D-Boy Dan as he comes into the final corner to begin his flying lap. Alrighty, so Red Bull lead the all 4-tier Constructors Championship. By that, of course, exclusive for this season. All the team's points across all 4 of their tiers are added together to create their Constructors Championship points for this season. So Red Bull lead the way massively by 286 points. So there are a few ways they can win the title in this tier. If not, chances are pretty high they'll do it in the Precision tier at 7:30 PM tonight. They need to score 15 more points than Haas, 12 more points than Renault, and 6 more points than Toro Rosso. Ferrari cannot get 15 points more than them. So, Sean, it's looking very likely we could be crowning 8 drivers, of course, the Constructors Championships here tonight.
Yeah,
D-Boy Dan backs off.
Yeah. It will. Oh, George with a 1-4 flat there, so I think we are going to the 03 benchmark. That's gonna be very interesting. Same with championship, and also what I also like is you're gonna give those 8 drivers also a trophy.
Of course, all championship winners get trophies at the end of the season. Sean, you've got yours already, so you are in the history books.
Yeah. And
alrighty.
Also, if I can say, Papillo said in the comment he crashed at the pit exit.
Oh wow.
I guess if you want to, it is sort of a weird pit exit because you go full out, but then you have to brake again.
Oh, Jamie's lost the car. Sorry, on the just on the final corner on the runoff area there. So this won't be a representative lap time for him, and he's ruined his next one as well. So just under 9 minutes left in the session, and the Red Bull man, last week's winner, struggling at the moment.
Yeah, but it's still early, we still have 8 minutes left, so everything can happen, so we will not worry.
Alrighty, let's talk about Drivers' Championship for this podium tier. Josh leads the way on 98 points. He is 13 points ahead of Ian, 21 points ahead of Gaza, and 24 points ahead of Jamie. So those are the only 4 drivers left of a chance of winning the championship. And of course, Josh, as Ian goes wide there, that's going to definitely invalidate his lap time, even though he went 4 tenths quicker. But 4 drivers can still win this championship. But you have to say, judging by Josh's provisional pole position time at the moment, he's the man to beat in the standings as well.
Yeah, so I think Josh will get the championship, but I hope we can still go into the final round. That's the only thing I hope. That's the only thing I will hope, because and then it makes it more exciting. And if Jamie gets the championship, I will legit throw F1 2018 out of the window. That's going to be that exciting.
Even if Josh wins here, you know, if Ian finishes second, the title will still go to next week. Even if he finishes third, the title will still go to next week. He need to if Josh was to win, he need to outscore Ian by 12 points or more. So yeah, he needs to outscore Gaza by 4 or more. He needs to outscore Jamie by 1 or more. So all to play here in Austria.
Why is Jamie still not doing another? Am I thinking what you thinking, Nick?
Well, he did last time out, so as Riley pops it into second.
I swear, if he does this again, then we have a coincidence here. I swear.
It's definitely something strange going on if he was to do that again. But both Red Bulls at the moment, not seemingly comfortable around this track. Do you think anyone's going to go for a bit more downforce, ready for the rain in the race?
I don't know. If you see that the rain, you know, is coming, you know, it's gonna stop. You know, like Gavin said, like it will be at the beginning. You know, there's gonna be some rain, but yeah, if this is gonna be dry like for the rest of it, I still would stick to a dry setup. I always find it's like wet setups are like so irrelevant, you know, for me at least, but they never would. So I think. It's just better to go with just a normal dry setup, like a sort of a low downforce setup thing, low to medium, and the balance I would reckon 8 or 9 at best.
Guys are up to third.
And guess 15.565, so already a good step in the right direction. So only Jamie has now to do it if he wants to stay within the championship. We say at least.
Alrighty, so 5 minutes left in the session. This, of course, is the podium tier with myself and Sean in the commentary box for you at 7:30 PM. You've got Leon and Luke in the commentary box tonight for the precision tier. At 8:30 PM, Sean's back in the commentary box. Let's hope he's not too drunk by then. Joining Jamie, his good friend, for the Pinnacle tier at 8:30 PM. And then for 9:30 PM, you've got Jack and Jess back in the commentary box as well. That's our prestige top tier. So plenty to look forward to on this channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And of course, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, Sean.
Ooh. Yes, I'm gonna be so drunk with Jamie. You know, that's gonna be the highlight. Come on, let's do it. Has to be. Oh, oh dear.
Where has that happened?
Sector 3, is that maybe coming to the pit lane? I don't know.
Can't find anyone at that part of the track. Let's see, right on board with Liam.
Oh wait, see, I forgot the CX is actually in the Steed still. Oh no, wait.
Pinnacle.
The Pinnacle. Oh wait, that's gonna be the last time that's also complete on his league. On his. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Anyway. Almost at the end of the session, and the gap is still sort of. Oh, Riley has actually put in the second. I actually didn't.
Yeah, 3 temps off.
4.3.
Of course, drivers obviously don't need that long to, you know, do an outlap here and get round, so they can actually leave the garage as late as possible. Probably the latest you'll ever see on any track, and still get round to complete a lap time as long as they obviously time it correctly. Liam heading down, not using DRS, so Zach Jarvis is up into 5th position with that latest effort. Sean, let's just talk about Zach, D-Boy Dan, and Papulu.
Oh dear.
Yeah, let's talk about twice in the last 2 races they've come together.
I think they just simply love each other too much. That is the borderline I will give. Always when they fight, they're always going to be a collision, no matter what. So if they fight again, I expect they're going to be crashing again. It's gonna happen, I think. It's like the second time in a row that they actually just collide with each other, Nick. So, all 3 of them apparently. So,
yeah, D-Boy Dan obviously DNFing last time out because of it. So not ideal for him. But Papilo, you know, up into 2nd position last race after all that chaos, so he didn't mind the recovery drive from there. Let's just talk about Parker. Himself and Liam had an incident last time out, well, it didn't go to Stuart's office, but you know, Parker was really upset about it, and you know, I had a chat with him and said to him, look, don't give up on the game. You've got 2 races, end the season on a high. So good to see him back here. Sean currently in 8th position in the Toro Rosso.
Yeah, you know, it is frustrating, you know, in this climate race, but what I always found, especially with the league races nowadays, sorry if anyone can be offended by this, but you know, they all simply are like snowflakes, you know. The sliders are facing and they get so mad at you, like it looks like you just ruined their career, you know, even though it's just playing on a normal Formula 1 game. You know,
I think what it is, Sean, is it's not just about pace. It's not just about being quick on a game. You have to be mentally strong, you know, especially for a long season, you know, where there is going to be ups and downs. You have to be prepared for that.
Also that, but you also had to encounter, you know, that what I always do, like, even I drove in esports teams, I have championships, you know, I always do it for fun. You have to have fun when you're driving a league, you know.
Definitely.
It's simply, a lot of league races, what I find, I simply don't have fun. They just want to sweat, they want not to socialize with people. And if they just have a crash or something, oh, say Jarvis retired.
He's happy with 4th.
I think, you know, they just gonna roast you or something, like, you just ruined their career, even though it just, an instant can happen. Talk with each other, don't go too fast on the stewards, and don't be a butthurt, sorry to say, but a lot of league races are that, so just talk to each other first, see if you come to an agreement, if not, then go to stewards, and that's it, you know, it can be that simple, but league races don't know it, a lot of the time, so. Oh, that's Hursto driving in the wrong way. Liam retired.
I think Hursto's not going to have enough time. He's probably realised on an out lap. Let's take a look at Even. He's on a quick lap now as he heads down the hill here. Ian's retired, so Josh also on a lap. Can he improve? No, he's retired from the session. So Sean, obviously this man
Jamie
pole position last time out. Yeah, Jamie. Oh, and he crushes it. So, got on the power of the Williams, man.
Oh, even.
What about Gaza? Oh, Gaza's made a mistake there at the last corner. Can he improve? I don't think he's going to. Nope. No. So, Spider Atlas is pretty much even on his first sector time there. So, as he heads down the hill here.
Exciting, actually.
Let's talk a little bit about penalties, corner cutting. It's a difficult track for this, isn't it, Sean?
Especially the penultimate, the last corner and the first corner are like just torturing. Oh, that is a little bit wide for Spielberg. I don't think that's valid anymore. Because it's so low in the DRS. Look at this, it's 3%.
Nathan's run out of fuel.
The backhand slides. Yeah, the backhand slide. He takes a different road
into the pit.
I always take that road.
And there we have it. That's our end to qualifying. And Josh, unsurprisingly, the man to beat there, up on pole position, leads the championship, leads round 7 with pole position.
Yeah, it's not surprising, but yeah.
I wonder how he'll do in the rain, you know, because obviously in USA round 2 he did really well in it, but
you never know what Riley does.
Yeah,
maybe
so
he's good in the rain.
Yeah, we don't know about Riley. We'll obviously wait and see what he's got. His first race here tonight in the Mercedes as well.
Yeah, and I always have the honor to do the qualification.
Of course, it's your favorite.
Let me first have a zip. Ah, man, that's good. That's good. Josh, 1.4 flat. Very good lap time. Well done by Riley on his debut, the Dutch guy in second. The Onion in third with Gazman, the Scottish guy, in fourth place. Zach Jarvis in fifth. Liam in sixth. Ivan in seventh. Spidereldes in eighth. J.A. Parker in ninth. And we have Jamie, the race winner, in Germany in 10th place. Debo then in 11th. Pepello in 12th after that retirement. Nathan in 14th. Russo in 14th place. We have Aaron J. Spence with no time 50th and only one face. Also didn't qualify in last place.
Alrighty, so as we get ready, and there's the beautiful rusty old bull there in the middle of the grass. As we get ready for the race, yeah, we're hearing it could be wet at the start. So yeah, look at that, light rain to start us off in Austria. And yeah, just to remind you, both championships can be decided here tonight. The joint constructors championship across all 4 tiers can be decided. Red Bull can win it in this tier. Tonight, obviously, we'll try and keep you guys up to date as much as possible towards the end of the race on that one.
Yes.
And then, of course, you've got the Drivers' Championship, which can be decided. So we'll be looking for those key 4 drivers and how they're progressing throughout the race. But as Parker readies us up slightly too early, we see the rain coming down in the pit lane, Sean, and presumably these drivers are going to be starting on intermediates, which, of course, means...
I presume, yes.
Everyone inside the top 10 no longer has a disadvantage.
No, actually not. So we will see how it says roll out. And also I want to point out that we are sponsored by Next Level Racing. If you buy a seat, and if you use the code 1UP10, then you get a 10% discount on all your purchases. So check them out, and they also can announce a new seat, which we are going to look forward, and it's going to be powered by the video of TOL Limitless.
Yeah, it was. I was following them at E3. Actually, they had their own stand. I was following them all week there. They were really playing some different games. They were showcasing Formula One on one of their seats, and then as you mentioned, they released a new one. So yeah, good to see them. You know, exploring the possibilities of Formula One and how that can. How their seats can benefit drivers and you know, giving that bit of extra performance. But a few drivers disqualified from this formation lap already. They're not going to have very warm intermediate tyres. But turn 1 here, Sean, just quickly. In previous seasons, it's been a little bit tricky for drivers. There seems to always be contact here.
Yeah, and I think in most league races, there's always going to be contact in turn 1 too. You know, it's one of those corners. If you brake too early, you will lose places, and so is it when you're braking too late. You can't really brake at the perfect moment, so it's just sort of a guessing, you know, when you just want to brake, you know. And oh my God, I think Gasman hit the back of Ian Yanyan. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there's a few drivers. They're struggling to keep it out of each other, but as we got this pit entrance here on the right hand side. Do you think we'll see anyone struggle there? It's one of the most high speed entrances and one of the most dangerous on the calendar.
It is a dangerous one, but I hope that people will stay there on the right lines. But if you are like, if there's like a very much clear gap, you know, you can just cut across, you know. I think there's not being that much of an issue, so we will see.
Alrighty, round 7 of the Podium Tier is just about to get underway. The penultimate round of Season 13. Unlucky for some, as they say, lucky for others. We have championships to crown. Will they be crowned tonight as we line up on the grid? 16 drivers ready to put on a show for us, Sean. Here we go for round 7 in Austria. The rain is on, and so are the red lights as the engines start to rev. And we're away. It looks like Josh gets a pretty good start. Riley doesn't get as good as him. The Toro Rosso behind, as does the Force India, gets a brilliant start trying to go around the outside. There's a Renault coming down the inside. It makes contact with the Force India. Is anyone around there, or if they all managed to use the runoff area on the outside? And there's a Williams off. That's Ivan. He's got wing damage, and he's out of the race because of it.
Cluster going into turn 2.
And the Mercedes goes off.
Stidewell just hits the back of Gasserman, and Jamie also in there. I think he still has his front wing intact, but Gas is spun round. No damage for him. He has a 5-second stop go penalty for that. And
Parker trying to go down the inside of Zach, almost make contact.
Oh,
what have you picked up? Yeah, his car retired when he hit the wall.
No, he didn't retire. I think he could still continue on.
Yeah, I don't know if the game did it or if he did it in his thing, but I know sometimes you can not lose a wheel and be retired, but what's that going on down the back here?
Yeah, I still saw him, you know.
Oh,
going,
there's another car off, and so does Hurster go off. Struggling in these conditions.
It is a hard corner there. Zach Jarvis also going. Oh, they actually went side by side there. Jarvis and Parker. Oh dear God. And with D-Boy then. Please, guys. Don't do a repeat. Please. Spare us.
D-Boy Dan trying to go down the inside of Zach. He isn't quite able to get it done there. Obviously, traction very important out of turn 1 here. Sean, carry the speed on exit, and you can have a run down here. Is D-Boy Dan going to try anything down the inside? The Spider Atlas is in the pits, down 7 positions from where he started. Parker's up 5 just behind his teammate. And look at this train at the moment down this this second straight. And the Mercedes of Aaron is trying to come down the inside of Nathan. Is he got enough room? Nathan turns in slightly early. A little bit of side contact there. Yeah, Nathan keeps the position for now.
I have to say, Nick, that even actually retired by himself, so that's a little bit unsportsmanlike behavior in my opinion, because you still have the 2-stop mandatory thing, and you shouldn't just give up that.
As we saw last week, you know, Ols was in the pits at the end of lap 1, finished 3rd. Yeah. Everything can change.
It is a little bit unrespectful, you know, if I have to be really honest. Oh wait,
what's happened here?
Yeah.
He had almost a 2-second lead, did Josh?
Yeah, wait, I think Josh made a mistake. Josh has actually made a mistake.
It happens, even to the best of them.
Yeah. Of course, no DRS, so Riley has to do it by himself. And I think he's
Zach going down the inside of Parker, brakes very late. Parker's going to get the switchback on him now as they head down the hill. Very tricky braking zone here, Sean. So easy to just send it a bit too late on the brakes and end up in the gravel. And what's Zach going to do here? Is he going to sling it back down the inside? Parker covers him off pretty well. D-Boy down behind as well. So those two know each other pretty comfortable in the last couple races.
Still all fine though.
Yep, Jamie down in 12th position at the moment as well in the Red Bull. So both the Red Bulls.
Oh, Riley again moment. Wait, what happened to Zach Jarvis?
He's obviously had a moment on the entry there, and look at this.
Drifting.
And he's just pushed. He's just pushed Gaza into the wall.
Oh, he has a broken front wing from that.
So he's going to have to come into the pits here. Yellow flags.
Oh, that's Hurster! No! Oh, he's retired.
We just caught the end of that.
He actually drifted, and he went so slowly in the tire bed and still his roof pop off. It's like they're running on simulation damage.
Yeah, not the first time we've seen a car go wide there into the barrier. Yeah. Gaza into the pit, so at the moment, obviously Red Bull not having the best start to their potential championship winning evening.
No. I guess, Nick, that I'm looking at like Riley, you know, I think I don't know, he loses some corners, you know, like he's just gaining so much endurance, but then the other corners, you know, like he's like so gently on the throttle, like, you know, I think he's like running, I guess not many assists actually. And now he actually gained back because Josh made a mistake there, so I think Josh lose a lot of time in sector 3, Nick, because that's, you know, where Riley closes him up.
So perhaps Riley running some more downforce as Gaza starts us off for the evening with his first 3-second time penalty that I've seen anyway. But as you mentioned, no DRS, so traction out of these, you know, corners onto the straights are so important. But he's struggling a bit there, is Riley.
He's now gaining back a little bit of time with the slipstream. So
is he going to send it? Nope, thinks better of it.
Oh, Urso left the session. Oh wait,
he retired, didn't he? So
completely ignore me, please.
2 drivers out of this race, and Riley struggling on traction on the exit of that corner. But as you said, it looks like he's not running too many assists in that Mercedes.
No. Same with the brake, you know, he locks up his brakes every time with his wheels. So I'm guessing it's like even driving no ABS. If that is true, then I'm still finding, you know, very good for that. He's still being close to Josh in this sort of rainy conditions, you know.
Gas has gone on to supers.
Wait. That's not the time for it.
Gas has gone on to supers. Is it time?
I'm on board with him.
Yeah, I'm on board with him as well.
He brakes way too late. Way too early.
He's gambled it, obviously, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you have to do it. I mean, props to him, but yeah, it's not the right call right now. Oh, Parker.
Zach's made another mistake, and Parker lost a place, 2 places there.
He lost his front wing actually.
Has he?
Yeah, he's going back to the pits. This is
Parker.
Zach
has, yeah.
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah, Parker and Liam very close to D-Boy Dan now at the moment. Liam's got a good run here actually. Is he going to be able to send something down the inside? Knowing Liam, he might even try it.
I will go. Oh, he breaks late.
He's going to try it.
Oh.
D-Boy Dan lifted off there, I think.
Was alert. I think D-Boy Dan was more alert that he saw like a red arrow, so
yeah,
he was being alert there, so that is very good. Slips in the powerful slips in. There goes Liam down the inside of D-Boy Dan. Leaves him a little bit of room, but still going strong. And D-Boy Dan still ahead of Liam. And Josh getting back, to his second. So it is drying up, and Josh is going to the pits.
So Zach's in for a set of soft tires. So is it time? So what is Josh going to do here? We'll ride on board with him as he comes into the pits. Needs to slow the car down just about. And what are the Ferrari mechanics going to put on?
Or supers. I think it's supers, yeah, super softs.
Don't forget the mandatory 2-stop rule. They still have to pit twice even though the conditions are changing. Really? Who else is in? D-Boy Dan.
Oh really? Oh, I thought you can do the 2-stop with rain and dry. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So they still have to stop twice.
Oh wait, but no, once for George, I think, right? Or not? Because he already made a stop, right?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Altogether in the race, they still have to stop twice. So he's made one stop.
It doesn't count?
Yeah, so Josh has made one. He has to make one more.
Oh, that I was only thinking like different. Jesus Christ, having a stroke here. Jesus. Ignore me, please, for a moment.
Now, Josh, is he going to get held up here behind some of these intermediate runners? It looks like he's struggling to get the tyres up to temperature at the moment.
Yeah, it is drying up, though. It is,
yeah, DNS is enabled, so...
Riley is...
Is he coming in?
At the perfect moment. Yeah, he's coming. Same with the Onion. He's pitted at the perfect moment here.
Slows it down a little bit calmer. So they're all going to come in, but Josh obviously... Has he been held up? Surely he's going to get held up. He can't on this penultimate corner. Yeah, he's gone wide because of it. Is this going to cost him the lead?
Yeah. I think he has DRS though, but where is Riley? He's coming out. He's now going towards the exit. I think Josh has lost time.
Yeah, I think so too. This is going to be very close. No, Josh is going to go through.
Just.
Oh, very close.
Just. Only just.
Riley's going to have a run here. His tyres are going to be cold though. Is he going to send it down the inside?
There you go. He's going to do it.
They both go deep, make contact. Wheel to wheel.
He backed up a little bit, so
he did, yeah. He obviously felt that was...
Look at that slipstream back. And DRS, Jesus.
He obviously felt they didn't get, gain fairly from that contact, so nice to see him lift off there. Ian 2.5 seconds further back on this battle. He's going to love to see these two battling it out. Papulu on the back of Aaron, so those two drivers, 6th and 7th position, have gained.
Yeah, and also Nick, Jamie got actually the most profit of that stop. He gained like 3 positions. He's now currently in 8th place.
Yeah, Zach's all over the back of Nathan, sending it down the inside. Right-hander using all of the curb. Dear. Softs versus ultras. Ian gets a time penalty. Speaking of penalties, speaking of tyres, shall we run everyone through? The top 8 are all on super soft tyres. You've got Parker and Nathan on ultras, and Spider and Gazza on supers. Only one phase on ultras. Zach the only driver to fit those soft compound. As Aaron's coming in for the second lap in a row, I think he might have wing damage. Yes, he does indeed.
Yeah, he has wing damage, yes. Pretty much a shame. Zach Jarvis with the fast on those softs, so...
Those softs look good in these conditions at the moment, Sean.
They actually do,
Nathan's going to have a good run. He goes slightly wide there.
where is he? Oh, there he is.
Doesn't send anything down the inside. Parker is on the back of Jamie. So let's talk about strategy now. They pitted what, laps 7 and 8, so they're probably going to do what, 2 supers, I imagine. That's what you would think.
They will go like 15 laps on those tires and then go back again on those supers. I think that's the more logical reason, for me at least.
Yeah, that's what I would say as well. It's kind of like a dry race. You would do 7 or 8 laps on the ultras and then 2 supers. So nothing much has changed strategy-wise with that opening stint. But the Toro Rosso, really. They're having a moment, having to cut the last corner as Parker, as he was closing in on Gaza. So the track's still not up to full temperature at the moment.
Not really.
Yellow flags in sector 3. Oh, that is Spider, yeah.
Oh,
Gaza's lost it!
Oh my
and he's...
God!
Did the Mercedes just avoided him?
I swear, Spielberg came back on track and Gazaman just almost wiped him out with his spin. Oh my God, that was scary to see from Spielberg on board. That was actually pretty scary. And he's now going slowly there. His race is going ruined.
Yeah, not had a good couple of weeks, is he? Only one phase on the back of Spider now, as well as Parker and Jamie are pretty close through this high-speed section. That extra grip that Parker is carrying on those tyres, hopefully he'll be able to use to his advantage, is what's probably going through his head.
Yeah, and Liam now with the time penalty now, so that's gonna be interesting as well.
Yeah, Parker wants to get this move done. He's going to use DRS to help him. He's going to have it twice in a row. Will he send it into turn 1 or will he wait? He chooses to wait. The other Red Bull is now going to be a lap down behind his teammate. So it just shows you how much time Gaz has lost here tonight.
He lost a lot amount of time. That's his championship basically over. Pretty much. Like, unless a miracle needs to happen, then...
So at the moment, the Constructors' Championship won't be crowned here, and Parker looks to take a couple more points off Jamie.
Deep.
Is Jamie going to be able to do the switchback? Yes, he is indeed. So Parker not able to get that move cleanly done. Josh is leading now by over 2 seconds.
Riley's now going fastest now. 186.3.
Trading fastest lap times at the moment, aren't they, those two up front?
Yeah. If only the fastest lap point did count there. That will be interesting.
Yeah, next game obviously it'll be built in, so it'll most likely be run in one hub. And look at this, Gaza fancies unlapping himself.
Wait, what? Oh yeah. I know, he can help his teammate though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie there.
Yeah, he definitely can.
But I don't think it's the right time to do it. Parker, no.
Very close though, isn't he?
Oh dear. I think Gaza is very frustrated. Gaza is very frustrated. I can see it now by his driving. I think he's pretty much...
Oh, Parker hits Jamie!
He lost his handling. Parker lost his handling. I think Gaza just put him under pressure, Nick.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think his front wing's gone, but he's definitely got damage, doesn't he? Ian gets Ian gets the fastest lap. So those Ian isn't out of that. Those top 3, we should be saying top 2. Those top 3 are.
Ian has had a moment of oversteer and just lost that amount of time again. So that is him gone.
Parker's continuing on, so it must only be slight damage on that Toro Rosso.
I think it's sort of slight damage, but it hurts him in some corners, like that one. You can always see he's losing more time there, so...
You have to say, Gaz's Drivers' Championship chances are well and truly over here tonight.
Park's even defending from Gaza. Like, oh my God.
Is he going to let him go?
I think not. Or is he? Parker lets him go through. So that's going to be interesting. I think he's not going to do the same with Jamie. That's an interesting one. And Josh now at the 178, so we're going faster here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so those top three clearing away at the moment. D-Boy Dan showing good pace this season. Definitely the best season by his pace that I've seen whilst he's been racing here at One Hub. So 8 seconds behind the podium at the moment, and driving well in that Haas car, it has to be said.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job right now, and a podium, it's nah. If you can set up a 4th, then it will also be a very good result by him. So. Oh, Gaza! Look at this. Jamie let it go, Gaza go through, and I think now Park is going to be furious that he went under pressure by Gaza, even lost a bit of his front wing, and now. What only Jamie has to do is now stay within Gaza his slipstream in that 1 second, having DRS at the same time, and maybe try to even gain on Papulu. That's what I would do.
Yeah, Gaza's just driving for
Josh
for
with a
fun
penalty
here.
there.
So that's Josh and Ian now. So 4 seconds to lead between the top two. And obviously penalties here, Sean, you know. You mentioned before, yeah, definitely going to be a factor. It's difficult to not get any penalties as Gaza now sets the fastest lap. I wondered if he was going to try and tow Jamie along, but no, he wants to get a move on. Yellow flags in sector 3.
Oh, that's Jarvis again. That's Jarvis.
He's off.
He is. I know if he's driving 11 ballast or. But this car is just so slidey. I have never seen that before.
Into turn 1, and
all fine.
Looks good through there, but as you mentioned, yeah, the rear of the car is struggling. Ballast won't be a feature on the new game, of course. Sean, you looking forward to that, or?
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's only a shame that we don't go back to the more realistic setups, and we still. What I heard is we're going still to the 1.8, the 2.9s. We're still going there, so. Yeah, that won't change, but without balance, the Yanni gets a penalty there.
So that's the second penalty, so, you know, D-Boy Dan still could be in with a shout of a podium here. Gaza gets himself another one, so Gaza driving with anger at the moment, it has to be said.
It has, yeah.
So we expect anyone on supers to fit another set of supers after about 15 laps, so we reckon about, what, 22?
Yeah, 22.
Something like that. And then the drivers on those ultras, who are Parker and Nathan, well, they can only really take them another couple laps. Would supers go to the end from there?
Definitely.
So we expect them to be in for supers. And what about Zach and Aaron?
Oh wait, right? Oh wait, no. I thought Riley was going to the pit, but he gained a little bit of system out of the Toro Rosso. Wait, no, it wasn't the Toro Rosso. Wait, hold on here. Am I going crazy? I saw him sistering another driver, but I can't find it where. I'm going nuts right now.
I can't see any lap cars.
Must have been a beer. At least. Oh dear. Yeah, just still, you know, continuing what he has to do, Nick, and there seems to be no way to stopping him. Even with Riley, who just came out of the pit, he can't actually go, you know, just keep the consistency with Josh. So that is so disappointing. Yellows, only one face is going off today. Oh, 10-second time penalty. Wait, what is she doing?
She's in the grass at the moment, about to destroy the Rolex squad.
Is her controller stuck?
Yeah, it looks like a controller's broken or something.
Oh wait, look at the steering. It must be the controller.
Reset to track, so
it is a controller, but she has now like 20 seconds of time penalty. Yeah, that's.
So that's not going to help her, but it looked like there was something really wrong with her, as you mentioned. Control. Oh, she's off again. Oh, that's God. Front wing gone.
That is a
Liam
front
gets
wing.
a penalty.
That's definitely a controller issue right there.
she's had this before where she's had problems with her controller. So.
What is it? Wait, he's fighting with the. Oh, the Gas is actually fighting with the Pulu. I just see it now.
Yeah.
He's going back.
Gaza goes off.
Oh, Gaza, what are you doing, my man?
What's happened to Gaza?
Is this Also,
10
wait,
seconds time penalty.
What is there with that? Codemasters. Don't tell me this on your next game. Please don't. I think you let it go all the drivers through, Nick, but...
Yeah, a bit of a strange and costly way to do it. Only one phase is retired from the session. Yeah. I presume she's gone back to the pits to do just that. So no one within DRS at the moment. They're all just trading lap times.
Basically, no one's really actually catching each other. So hopefully we will see how with pit stops will unfold. Because even with Papulu and Gazaman, you know, I thought Jamie can maybe go faster because he blocked him, but it's not really going faster.
Yellow flag, Zach
Jarvis again. What is up with the setup, boys?
Oh, but that Haas was nervous as he was going past. So Aaron and Nathan into the top 10. Gaz has come into the pits and called it a day. So he won't be able to help Red Bull take the championship here. I don't think it's looking like they will do it in this tier, Sean. I think that perhaps Precision, or I know there's one Red Bull driver not racing in Precision, so it could even be the Pinnacle Tier that you'll commentate on later that they take the crown.
Actually, yeah. Oh, Zach Jarvis stopped go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, but he's pitting like for the 7th time in a row. I think that's definitely setup issues. Those are not tire issues, I can tell you that. So I think he's driving like with a higher balance, because there's no way like you're spinning that much after a couple of tires when you go out of the pit. So must be me though, must be me. And J Park going into the pit for his 2nd pit stop. That is not the way to go into the pit lane, my son. And he is also a 5-6 stop go penalty. It is very easy, Nick.
Yeah, 12 laps on those ultras as well. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, if you want to do one stop, you can do it with ultras though, but you lose a lot of time at the end though. So
Josh leads by 5.8 seconds at the moment. Let's look at this. Aaron and Parker about to come out very close together. So Parker will be on those fresher, super soft compound of tires.
Yeah, and let's see what Jamie actually is. He gonna pit or is gonna say another lap out? That is the question. So let's see. And Jay Parker is now close to Aaron, which he will be held up by him.
Yeah, Aaron the only driver not on super soft tires at the moment, so he'll be running ultras at the end. Yeah,
he will run it, so he's gonna be pretty quick at the end of the session. So we will have an eye on him.
So as things stand, Red Bull will not wrap up the constructors here for the rest of their teammates who are racing later on tonight. And also, the Drivers' Championship will go to the last race, which is you know what we want as spectators next Friday. Still on F1 2018 in Britain, so one final showdown for us to commentate on together, Sean.
Yeah, if we have enough drivers, of course, but due to F1 maybe playing with the Legends editions, which will come out the 25th, so that is 3 days earlier than the original. So
yep, I expect a few rusty drivers, or be interesting to see if the handling model is too different. So Josh is in. So
for a new set of supers, the Jarvis with the fast lap time. Jamie is still continuing on.
So will he come out in traffic?
I don't know. Jamie, no, still not going to the pit. So
Josh is gonna be side by side with D-Boy Dan. So D-Boy Dan, will he fight him here? Doesn't look like he's... Yeah. Doesn't give him...
Well, I don't know.
He looked like he broke early there, but it was hard to tell from the broadcast camera angle. Yeah. So let's see what Josh is made of. This is going to cost him, because he was traffic last time he stopped. So Will this help Riley and Ian? Ian obviously a couple penalties. Aaron's right on the back of Parker, who's got past him.
I think.
No, Riley doesn't.
Have any penalty. So Josh has to be careful actually. Oh, he's gonna get held up here by Debo then. Oh, Lord heavens. The youngling is still not going to the pits. Oh, they go side by side here.
So I think Debo Dan's going to the pits. Is he? No, I think Debo Dan just decided to take the inside to defend. So none of the top two come in.
That's interesting. Jamie is coming into the pits. So he will have 2 laps fresh super soft tires, which on this track, if you push... No,
that's
Jamie,
a penalty.
Jamie!
I can tell
that. He was going
that.
so fast. Like,
yeah,
great.
into the pits. It's almost like he didn't want to break.
He still had like more than 20 seconds over Parker, who also has a time penalty, so that will be interesting from them. Jamie will actually go out ahead of Parker though. Look at this, look at the gap.
Yeah, so...
Nick, look at that, the overcut has worked from Jamie. That has
obviously
actually
Parker
worked
had
out.
to repair his wing as well, didn't he, when he came into the pits? Yeah.
I haven't saw him changing the wing actually.
I didn't see it changing, but we know he got damaged, so Ian's in, so he's reacted. He's slowed the car down just in time.
Oh,
so,
Riley Silverstein went on. That is not a good sign. Look at that back end.
So Josh is going to get past, unless Riley's going to try and extend this stint so he can run the ultra soft tire at the end.
I highly doubt he's going to do that because his tires look absolutely screwed.
Who did we see do 12 laps on the ultras earlier? Parker did. So Leon up to 3rd at the moment, and Josh is just got past one of the Force Indias who he's just lapped.
Yeah.
Only 9 seconds behind Riley though at the moment, so Riley losing time. And those super softs, you have to say they're a better race tyre over the stint, aren't they? So Nathan gets ahead of Aaron, who's in the pits. Ian's just ahead of Papilu. So Dan's gone onto those ultras. So is that what we think Riley's going to do next lap, perhaps?
I don't know.
He's losing a lot of time.
Yeah, it is better to pit now. Immediately, that would be the better idea. But Blue is coming into the pits. Oh, but Blue, he breaks in time though.
So interesting strategy there from D-Boy Dan, because he needs to stay within 6 seconds at the moment of Ian. But look how much Josh is closing on.
The Blue is on the ultras.
So that's what they're going to do, these guys then. Anyone who hasn't pitted, they're going for ultras at the end.
Their tire is going to be so dead in the last 3 laps. They are going to be absolutely dead. I can tell you. They're going to be dead. And Riley, I'm sure he has to pit now. He has to know he's staying out. He's going to lose so much time.
I did tell him that it is a mandatory 2-stop, and I did send him the tutorial video, so I mean, I don't think he could take these supers all the way anyway, but
he has to make another one, of course. Josh setting the fastest lap time.
He's losing so much time to Josh. The gap's under 5 seconds now. As Ian's closing in on Liam. Liam hasn't pitted either yet.
No. Jamie actually closing up to Papilu, even though he's on the ultras. We had yellow sector 3, that is for no one.
Ooh. So Liam defending from Ian, even though Ian is on much. Oh, and Liam shoves him off track.
Yeah, does he have a front wing? It looks like he doesn't have a front wing either. Or is that me though?
No, it looks. They both look fine for me.
Am I crazy?
Yes.
No, he has a more. Never mind then. I'm completely useless here. Good lord.
So what's Riley going to do? He's coming into the pits now. So ultra soft tyres, but Josh is already about to go past him.
Yeah, I don't know. If you go on ultras like he does, no, he's going on supers. Wait, what?
Ultras on my screen in the car. He's being held. No, now he's gone. Yeah, he's gone on supers. What was he thinking, Sean?
If I'm just being that, you know, I would have just gone for ultras, you know, just to, you know, just to do a crazy thing. And now it's gonna get overtaken, I think, by Yanyan. Oh, he's gonna get close though. He's, oh my, yeah, it's gonna have the DRS though. Round the outside, maybe.
This could help D-Boy Dan.
He will help him, but he's now at the DRS. Riley, the Dutch guy, against the Onion. Rich mix, everything. Weaving around, Riley down the inside. Oh, he has to lock up heavily there.
Yeah. Choosing not to go into 8th gear, interestingly, as well, Sean.
It is better for the braking though, I heard.
Yeah.
But if I stay long in 7th gear, my ear is gonna get raped. So that's not. Oh, sorry. Good. Yeah, my ear is not gonna get.
Look at that, 16 seconds the lead. So 10 seconds is what Josh gained through that strategy error from Riley. Well, we'll call it an error. We don't want to be looking like idiots come the end of the race. But Ian gets another time penalty that could promote D-Boy Dan to the podium.
I mean, he has penalties though, Yanyan.
Yeah, 3 now. So that's what I'm saying, it could promote D-Boy Dan, who's in 4th. He's going to do the switchback here as Riley. Get on the power nice and early.
He's going to have it surely.
Down the inside goes the Mercedes, locks it up. Toro Rosso tucks underneath his rear wing. It ain't over yet. Very close battling through this middle section of the track. Our precision tier is shortly about to go live as well, with Luke and Leon in the commentary box for that one.
I'm just now looking back, and why is everyone saying that I started singing? Thank you. Not good. Riley again with the DRS. Oh, Riley's going very deep. Deeper than the deepest hole on Earth. And
back down the inside comes the Mercedes, so these two having a good fight. Oh, what's happened between Parker and Liam? Please don't tell me they've made contact. No, Liam swung, yeah. So he was on for a good result there, but he's got to come in. I hope that wasn't. No, I think Parker's too far ahead for that for him to be involved.
Look at the Onion and Riley just going back at it. I like this. I don't care now about to win, Nick, but they are having a very good fight here.
They are indeed. This is a battle for 2nd and 3rd. And look at D-Boy Dan, he's only 3.5 seconds, so Ian will definitely lose this position if things carry on as they are.
Yeah. And why is everyone saying that did I sing last season when we were about Christmas? Did I sing?
I think we both might have sung.
Oh really? Wait, do I have to do it again then? No.
Maybe next week. D-Boy Dan gets a penalty, so now he must finish within 6 seconds of 3rd place to get onto that podium.
It's gonna happen anyway. So he will finish 3rd anyway.
Alrighty, lap 30 out of 36. Josh looks set to extend his championship lead. Now, I believe if Ian doesn't finish in 3rd, the championship will be decided tonight.
Yeah.
Because there's a
13-second lead.
There's a 13-point lead that Josh has over Ian. So if he gets another 13 points more here tonight, 25 subtract 4th place 12, means he will be crowned the champion.
So as this thing stands now, and Daniel goes 4th because of the penalties, is that I think the championship is then decided, I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So,
So
don't know if Josh knows it or not, but he could become the champion in 5 laps time.
I think he's more busy to get the win, Nick. I think he's more busy with that. And and Yanni is trying as hard as he can to go back to Riley, but I think his tires are also going to be dying. And Deboden is under the 4-second mark, so
just needs to be 6 seconds, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so if Ian finishes in 3rd, then the championship will stay. Will it stay alive? Yeah, it will stay alive to the last round. It'll be 21 points, I believe, will be the gap, or 23 points, something like that. But at the moment, it's looking very likely.
Precision Tier is now also live.
Yeah, Precision Tier is live. So you got Luke and Leon in the commentary box for that. Kieran not here this week, so Leon filling in. And D-Boy Dan, he is close to his first podium. Ian's close to having this championship be over.
Janja makes another mistake there, and I think his tire is also dying out. Same with D-Boy Dan. Jamie is closing, not really close onto Pulu though. But I reckon his tire is gonna be dying out also because he's on those ultra softs. And I don't know if he also has penalties, so that will also be interesting.
Yes, it definitely will. This battle for 3rd and 4th is basically whether the championship will be decided tonight and whether D-Boy Dan will score his first podium at One Hub Racing. So it's all to play for in these final 3 laps.
D-Boy Dan, oh god, he is riding like a madman.
He's going to be struggling compared to Ian on those ultra softs these last couple of laps.
Oh, he will. I think they're both struggling, Nick. If you look at that cornering, with both Janjan and D-Boy Dan, they're both struggling. Pretty much.
9 laps on supers, you would think would be quicker than the 9 laps on ultras.
Yeah.
D-Boy Dan looking good on his brakes there. No other gaps further down the field. 12 runners left. Gaza only one phase. Hersto and Ivan have retired from the session. If you're looking for news on F1 2019 and One Hub, there's nothing to announce at the moment. So just enjoy these last few races tonight and next week on 2018.
Definitely.
So 4.2 the gap at the moment. Can Ian eke it out? Liam gets a penalty.
The gap is really on and on, Nick. It's flickering a little bit.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's up to 4.4, but D-Boy Dan looks like he's just about got enough left in the tank to try and hold this on. So saying that, it's coming 4.7 seconds now. So this is for the championship, Sean. Will it be decided tonight? Will Josh be crowned the Podium Tier Season 13 Drivers Champion, or will it continue on? Obviously the constructors will not be decided here tonight. Red Bull looks set to only score Jamie's 8 points. We don't know if he'll move ahead or move backwards on penalties, but we'll have to wait and see. 4.9 the gap now, 5.1. So this is
gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Poor Josh has no idea that he could become champion in a couple laps time, or he could be made to wait another week. And that last week is obviously so nervous, Sean, because it's almost like your car's made of glass. You just don't want to touch anyone.
Oh, I see something interesting. Wait, hold on here. Wait. No. I'm not gonna say anything because I would spoil it so hard. I'm not gonna say anything. I just saw something. I'm not gonna say it.
You've been in race director, haven't you?
No.
What have you found out? Lap 35 out of 36.
Well, I went to race director, but I'm not going to say anything because it would spoil everyone, and I will throw out hate. So I'm not going to do it.
But I need to know whether when Josh crosses a line, I pronounce him as champion or not.
Yeah, but you have to see it, because otherwise I would really just spoil it. Nah. You have to see it when I cross.
Unless we count, maybe we've been counting wrong, but obviously it's hard to keep track of. But looks like Ian could get a bit of DRS to help him. The gap's almost over 6 seconds, so.
Oh yeah, that is gonna be so close.
So from what I've seen on screen, I believe D-Boy Dan has 1 penalty and Ian has 2. But I don't want to confirm that. But we're on their last lap. Josh is just coming through to complete the second sector of the last lap. He's been a man who has absolutely been on form this season 13. New to the league, of course. He's done magnificently in that Ferrari. And he's been bringing a lot of points home for that team in the joint constructors. But as he comes through the penultimate corner, he is about to take yet another win. The final corner. And Josh wins in Austria round 7. Now we need to find out, is he going to be the champion? Have to wait and see. 5.9 the gap between D-Boy Dan and Ian. 5.8. So how is this going to end? We'll have to wait and see. Yellow flags in sector 3. Riley on his debut comes home to take second place. Well done to him. Closes the gap to Josh. Ian takes third. What's going to happen? D-Boy Dan as he comes across the line. No, it's not enough. The championship goes on to the final race of the season.
That's what I want to say. Like, they both had equal penalties.
Okay, so as exciting as we tried to make it.
So yeah, that's why I did.
Jamie's going to come home in 6th, so.
That's a 5-second time.
5 seconds, so will Parker move ahead? I don't think so. So Red Bull aren't going to be crowned Constructors' Championship here. I don't believe, because Haas have outscored him quite a little bit there, but could be wrong. We will have to wait and see. 8th position for Parker in the end. So, Sean, let's enjoy the podium celebrations, but there will be no championship trophy for Josh just yet.
No, not this end. And we will actually get a championship going to the final round. Actually, this time.
That's what we want.
Yeah. Finally. So we will see how it will unfold. For next race, next week, still in the 2018 game. Which was absolutely not a good game. But yeah, we will continue on then. One more round then for the championship.
Alrighty. Your favourite thing to do as it started raining, Riley, the only driver not to get a penalty, so shout out to him. Perhaps got his strategy wrong, but on his debut, a full 18 points. Let's run through the order. Sean, it's your favourite thing.
I need a sip of my beer. So Josh with a dominant drive in that first place then. Riley, no penalties on his debut. Well done to him. The Onion in third, so 1, 2, 3, still the same. D-Boy Dan in 4th place, well done to him. Papulu in 5th, Jamie in 6th, Aaron Space 7th, Jay Parker 8th, Nathan in 9th, Liam takes the final point, Spiderwell 11th, 12th Zach Jarvis, Geza only one favourite her, so yeah, and even all retired.
Just to point out as well, Nathan scoring his first points of the season, so well done to him in 9th position in the Sauber, so helping them out. Alrighty, so we will leave it there. We'll be back next Friday for the finale in season 13. Yeah, of course we need to do Driver of the Day. My vote is going to go for D-Boy Dan.
I don't know, Riley did actually a good job actually for his debut. Considering like his strategical error, but it's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Riley. Pure for his debut, he did actually pretty well, so I'm gonna go with him.
Alrighty, you can vote for your Drive of the Day on Twitter later in the weekend. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is it from myself and Sean. We are, of course, sponsored by Next Level Racing. Check out our tweet earlier today on how you can get discount on their product. Sean, I look forward to next week with you, where we will crown either Josh or Ian as Drivers Champion. But for now, that is it. Precision Tier is live at the moment with Luke and Leon. Will Red Bull crown their championship there, and Will Westy crown his Drivers Championship in the Precision Tier. Pinnacle Tier will be live at 8:30 p.m. and Prestige Tier will be live at 9:30 p.m. Best of luck to all those drivers. Sean, it's been a pleasure. Love you lots, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you. We see you next